Good morning or evening. I'm your host, Solace, Capricornus Andromeda, or just Sol for convenience sake. Yippee! And welcome in, everyone. How are your night today has been going? It's a pleasure to see you. Welcome, Blister, Despair Disease. Welcome. Boy, has things gotten out of hand on this little, got some wacky design decisions. We got some definitely getting sidetracked and bouncing ideas back and forth that lead to something entirely different. That would be fun to include, but I don't know if I have the balls to do it. Really just hammering in there. Really, it's all just being a nice, fun little project. Also, since YouTube changed everything now, I no longer even appear when you type in my channel name. So that's cool. I no longer even begin to start appearing. Because if you haven't noticed, YouTube became ugly. And now only displays handles for some reason. Hi, welcome in, Chili Jam. How's your night today been going? It's a pleasure to see you. Welcome to... Give me a moment. My bad, allow me. It's always night in the woods. It's always night in the woods that's fucking me over. What have you animals been doing? What people compare me to? Excuse to what? All right, let's open up some of these. We can leave we can leave some of these behind. Let's just open this. We can leave these behind. Let's just open this one. Yeah, who is that? You're saying names. From a book called The Outsiders. Still never heard of it. I know about the Outriders. It's an awesome live service game that doesn't exist anymore. I owned it. Ooh. Yeah, that's why it doesn't exist anymore. A solid, what is that, 3 out of 10? Thank you. So why'd you draw him like what? Like what? I didn't do it. Like this? Off to the side? My frustration and anguish is what we call this one. Well, being evil and nativity. That's something I want to do more. So first off, let's walk through the changes we made. There's color. That's something that wasn't there before. Let's see. Let's run through. The face is just sketches still. It's not done, but I think my monitor is just bright because it's like super light blue. I think my drawing tablet's like super saturated almost. And I can't tell if it's just because my laptop looks like super light blue because of how bright the display is. No, it's just my laptop literally looks purple. Well, he's not purple. He's got some purple, like blue like purple shading on the blue, but he's mostly blue, just a lot ghost. Just a lot more of like a ghostly blue. As you can see here, we're losing a lot of this, like, cyan, kinda. Or, like, closing in on more of a cyan. Like, we're losing, like, this very, like, nuclear blue, or equally as light, but just, like, paler. Make his thighs skinnier. No. Can't. Sorry. Anyway, going down, though, we got the space ears. This drums up some fun. Not that I know how to do masking layers. We can keep the space ears in here. Welcome in, Chris Shows. I was gonna have David going. Welcome to breaking down breaking down the incredible amount of changes I made. That's scary at all. Maybe. Chat's scared. I've been doing this, so maybe I'm not as fearful. But anyway, you know, we got the gills still. I think I might just drop the white sketch lines for the most part. Because they got to be a bit much, especially when you move away from the like just on the horns and all that. I think I don't know how I feel about that as much as I would put more emphasis on something that's actually there. Because the effects that the sketch lines were gonna have, had, I think I'm gonna give it to like these bioluminescent. Which actually, I was just straight up looking at pictures of eels for reference. For the I guess we can get down to the white spots everywhere. I was looking at the way eels are. And we got all sorts of the accurate number of ribs this time. Not a couple ribs and calling it good. We got the appropriate number of ribs. And they look really nice too. And also much more subtle, but you could still they have. If you go all the way out here, you could still kind of see them. And these white dots, I want to have the same effect as the eyes do on this model when I go serious. When I then sillied, but now I'm serious. Hypothetically speaking. I want them to be kind of the same effect. Trying to count the birds, we keep moving. Oh, okay. Just note these three down here also count. These six. These sets of three down here also count. Because there are ribs that go around but don't connect to the... You know. Read 'em and weep, Blister. Read 'em and weep. I can't count. There's 10 on either side right now. And I had an image of a skeleton that I was blatantly just put over the chest to get a reference for how I should have them go, for how far I have them go down the torso. I just had a PNG of a skeleton. I don't know if it's still in here. I don't think it is. I don't think skeleton.jpg is still in here. May his soul rest on forever. And of course the same effect goes to the arms, the tail, the waist, not really the leg, well, kind of the legs. It's harder to see on the legs. Because we have shadow limbs now. We're doing it for real instead of whatever this bullshit is. Instead of whatever this is, we're just, the legs are just fully gonna be, just don't need them. Just black them out. And add little light bars on there. Shadow the goat. Pick a god and pray. Why didn't he say that in the movie? before shooting someone, because that's what he does. He has that gun. Anyway, I retooled the hair bits on the face to be a little more like this one, where they're just a bit more like chonky. Tightened up everything, made it much more like vertical instead of like wide. Then that's about it. Everything's split up nice, and it's all good. I think we should work on the face, though. Or, like, just the head itself, because we're back to the problem where the head shape looks a little wrong. We're back to the head shape looking a little wrong. If you could delete one, Splatoon 2 or Splatoon 3? Oh, definitely Splatoon. Are you kidding? I've yet to hear someone mention Splatoon 3 in a conversation before. I have yet to hear anything about Splatoon 3, and it's been out for like 3 years or something. I have never heard someone talk about it. You're at a 3. These people still talk about 2. Most people I know didn't even buy 3. They just still play 2. What type of short boots you wearing when you... Oh, it's not boots. It's just, I just made the legs dark. Because that's how they were in this one. The legs are the same in this model, too. It's just... eh. I feel like I could make the design... I could have made it more involved. So I just added some little bits to it. Yeah, the white lines didn't do it for me. Splatoon 2 is timeless. No, Splatoon 1 is the better one, I think. 2 had more shit going for it, but that 2 is the one where they introduced Nintendo Online like a year after the game came out. Or like not even a year. It was like it was like a couple months after the game came out. They made it so you had to pay to play it from then on. Oh, I remember Splatoon 2. I remember playing it, then not being able to play it, and then dropping it, and then buying Nintendo Online. Way after I was done playing it. Moved on to other shit. I fucking killed that game. Was Nintendo Online. I killed Splatoon 2. Stabbed it in an alley. One fan is loud on my left. That's pissing me off. One singular fan is put in the work. Put in all the marbles. Anyway, let's roll right back on into it. I don't know what that is. that's a sure is a big sentence for... Says we roll on into it. Has any member of the chat seen the Pikmin trailer from the other day? Which, by the way, it took about 3.2 seconds for me to clock it as Pikmin. No. Well, Nintendo released a short film just called, like, Close to You or something, where it's just, like, a 3D animated short film about a baby. and that was it. Like, it had no branding on it or anything. Well, that's why I'm bringing it up, because it wasn't branded as Pikmin. It wasn't branded as anything. It didn't have any description. It didn't have any I didn't ever say it was Pikmin. It was literally a short film with a baby, and Nintendo published it on all their platforms. You gotta watch the short film about the baby. However, it was only today when a second version of the short film was released. No description, no branding, no anything. Except it was full of Pikmin. it was one-to-one the same thing, just with Pikmin everywhere. And and I'm just gonna say, always bet on Pikmin. Always bet on Pikmin. There was some doubt. Like when they first showed the baby, I thought it was that game that Hakos, Bells, and Fauna played on stream. The Hololive Talents. And the one where it was like an FPS, but you play as a drowning baby. I don't know what the game's name is. That, and then Brain went to Pikmin, and then the Seeds of Deceit, the demon who speaks in your ear, said Dempamen. And then I said absolutely didn't. But then my brain, I blocked out that thought because who the fuck is thinking about the Dempamen? It was exactly like 10 years ago when they did Pikmin short films. They did Pikmin short films about 10 years ago that were exactly the same. Just looked way worse. Alright, I need to open up a sketch layer. Or a sketch document to get the head right. Because there's something about it I don't like, and I'm not sure what it is. And I'm scared to open the sketch document because I see what's on it. I see what's on the sketch document. And how about we get a like and or subscribe, and I'll pop that open. Seeing that we're losing subs by the minute. Ay caramba. The Pikmin 4 demo. You gotta play Pikmin 1, 2, then 3, but you gotta play 1 and 2 on the Wii or the GameCube. Then you gotta play 3 on the Wii U. Then you gotta play 4. Then you gotta go back to the 3DS one and suffer through Hey Pikmin, the 2D platformer that came out the same year as Chibi Robo Ziplash. There was another thought too, because it could have been Chibi Robo. I don't know what all the comments were talking about, saying it was F-Zero. saying that the father was Captain Falcon. I don't know what all these people were talking about, but I don't know what Postal is, so I'm not gonna play Postal 2. I don't know where my Wii is. That's alright. It has new play control. Anyway. Does your Wii have new play control? I used the Wii to play the first 2 Skylanders games. Okay, but you could whip out your 3DS right now and play The Dempamen. Another classic. I think they announced a remaster for it on the Switch. I'm gonna look that up real quick. Oh my god, this is a phone game. Are you serious? Oh, that's awesome. How do I install this? Oh, it's a phone game? That's sick. Wait, hold on. Hold on. This is your go-to Splatoon weapon. I haven't played Splatoon since Nintendo Online was made in like 2017. So I don't remember. I think it was the little fast rifles from what I can remember. Holy shit, this is real. Oh, I'm absolutely downloading the new Tempo, man. Are you kidding me? So get distracted and doesn't do anything productive. I'm doing stuff. There's no incentive. There's one like. No incentive. That's my excuse for installing the new Dempa Men. It can sit right next to Fire Emblem Shadows. So, I've been reading more things with animal characters, and it's really illuminating how different artists draw like those kind of faces. Oh hey, it's my other characters. Hey, it's every character design I've ever made. Did you read the I mean, yeah, it has a 99% on Google reviews. It's like the best rated thing I've ever bought. It won an award with a short film at a Japanese film festival by Wit Studio. Which, by the way, Wit Studio did Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan did the short film for it, and it won an award. It's 99%. You bet your ass I'm reading it, and it's really fucking good. Turns out it's pretty fucking good, especially for being just a one shot. But the way the animal characters are drawn in it is so different. Like, you can tell someone did their biology homework. This is related to the stream, so I don't want to hear any slacking off, because it's part of the art study for... Yeah, we're art studying. That's what this is now. You can tell someone did they homework when making it. Every image I'm trying to find an example of is the single most yaoi panel I've ever seen in my entire life. Is the one. Give me one panel. Yeah. Please, I'm trying to find an example of this. Give me one fucking panel that isn't. There's one where he looks so distinctively like this is just a cat with person eyes drawn on it. Just need one. Just this is what I get for not Googling things. Welcome to Videosity. I was doing that today, been going. It's a pleasure to see you. I'm currently trying to find examples of animal care, of the animal thing. But we will be getting right back to the new boy. One not gay panel. Here's a not bad one. Guys, please like. Yes, please. Look, we don't got much motivation going on, so fuel my fire, please. Yeah, like look at that lizard head. Look at that look at this fucking reptile book sketch out of a lizard head. Like it's so fundamentally different from Beastars, which is another animal thing I read, and is the quintessential animal thing, I'd argue, for this era, for the new era. Also, this is and like very clearly a cat face just with human eyes drawn on it. I don't know, some they got a look to them. Okay, I don't know why they removed the text from that panel. That makes it seem much worse than it is. But the way the noses are drawn is very indicative to how I want to try the nail the target on New Soul 3.0 edition. Like there's something about the front-facing snouts that are super like interesting. Like they're almost a little strange. That's not I've never drawn or made a model of is that. I've hired this listed to stare at you for $0. There's shots of younger of his name is Aoi. Don't question it. His name is Aoi. But there are shots of him when he's younger. Like just flashback shots of him that are super fucking goofy looking. Don't look him up, but no, that's cool. I'm just asking for trouble now. I'm looking at the flashback. Show me his weird little face with his giant ass eyes. I guess I can't find an image of this. Doesn't even work. Well, it's just the heads, basically. It's like Beastars. It's just kind of what their face is. Where it's basically just people with animal faces. That's how kind of Beastars work. Soul is more animalistic than any of these characters. To give perspective. His eyes are the length of his neck. He's got beady ass eyes in the flashback. Even small, like he's even like thinner. He's just got these tiny ass eyes. He's got this huge fucking. I don't know. Hachi, I don't know. Hachi's so. Like we need to aim to be like Hachi. That's how we need to draw our animal faces. None of this Why are they touching each other's chest? I don't think I've gotten there. I'm only at chapter 5 or 6. I haven't gotten to the action. I haven't gotten to the real shit yet. They're just talking on some stairs for 4 chapters. They just hang out on some steps for 4 chapters. And goof around. Why is owie in the yaoi? Yeah, it's owie in the yaoi. I don't know. He puts the owie in yaoi. He puts the owie in yaoi. What are you talking about? Oh, so not to point this out, but I noticed that his belt is really high up in this shot, and it's giving me a little chuckle. The fact this, I don't know, why is he doing that? Is he allowed to do that? It's not just the big. Look up Tokay Gecko. Look up Tokay Gecko singing, and that's what they sound like. And also, make sure you trip up and hit the like button. It's not working. We're never going to convince anyone. We will die of mediocrity, Blister. You and me. Well, just me, but... you in spirit. I said you in spirit. You can not be part of my falling. What type of lizard is Aoi? I would imagine a blue-tongued skink or something. I don't think they never specifically say, but he's got literally the crux of the entire story is that his tail is vibrantly blue. So it's one of those blue-ass lizards. Oh, blue-tailed skink, not blue-tongue. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. Why are they all in a line like that? Why are they all in a line like sushi? They might have blue tongues. Of course, all the top results are going to be AI. That's cool. He looks like that. Yeah. He's even got the lines, too. Someone did their biology homework. Respectfully, unlike the Beastars author, who I'm convinced... Chapter 1 of Beastars convinced me that Paru Itagaki had never seen a wolf or a deer before. Only kind of heard rumors. There's no reason. They look so goofy. Yo, I hate Pinterest now. Pinterest is like half AI now, and it's kind of annoying. I never really used it, but now it just kind of bugs me. Bugs me. Go, my lizardling. My lizardling. Move. Every time I search up, I press hide on a bunch of pictures. Is it because it's all AI? It's all AI, isn't it? And you can never get rid of it. It's forcing its way into more things. Oh, hey, Soul and friends. Welcome in, Brooklynines. How was your night today been going? It's a pleasure to see you. Would you mind? We're just working on some stuff and getting more inspiration and more out there into the world to learn how to draw snouts and stuff. And by that I started reading Monotone Blue, which is a great way of drawing people animal. But anyway, do welcome in, lock in, and strap in, and like and subscribe and all that. Yeah, 'cause we're doing a thing. Have you seen the video of Oni dancing with this? I don't know. Nah, I have no idea what you're talking about. Who and whose friends? Actually, I don't want answers to that. Who knows what it could be. Some Newgrounds thing, I think. Yeah. I don't know. I don't watch Newgrounds. I think the best part about making Soul, especially doing like weirdly like realistic goat designs like this, is that something I consciously try to include is the fact that Soul isn't exactly a goat. Like, just using animal facts off the top of my head and making sure that no, like, mechanical aspect of Soul is goat-like. Like, having like, more geared towards, like, like, for example, I always try to, like, doing stuff like this, like the Predator eyes, where it's, like, something where it's, like, it's almost got, like, I always try to, like, want to include, like, the Skinwalker type element to it, where it's, like, this something is clearly wrong at a glance. The Soul have 4 stomachs, no. Which, I mean, that idea is kind of lost on the main Soul design, because, oh, something's off with a glance. Get the yaoi out of here. Like, go. Like a not deer, yeah. Rip yaoi. Look, it's fine. I have the book behind me. Look, that could be the first. You know that thing? We've talked about it in a couple streams. Not the concept, or the concept, not like the specifics, but that's the new idea for the Soul, the Soul ASMR Bonanza video, or whatever the fuck that is. Is, you know, like, is you can find like the character specific ones. We could do one, but only for characters from obscure yaoi. Just have that be the entire Soul ASMR playlist, so no one ever sees it, because no one's ever looking. Hachi ASMR. Hachi ASMR. I know what we need. Owie. Owie. Only yaoi accidentally bought by Soul. Technically, it's only happened once, because the other one just looks like yaoi. The other one's actually just like a slice of life comedy, like Lucky Star. It just looks like yaoi. What was the other one? It was... I only have volume 2, so I'm not going to read it till I, like, can somehow scrounge up volume 1, even though I can't fucking find it anywhere. I almost just looked up if this is yaoi or not. Oh, here's the exact one I own. This is the exact thing I own. You can see, you can see where I'm coming from. You can see where I'm coming from. Yeah, it's just a comedy, like just a regular ass comedy, or not comedy, just regular ass slice of life. Nope, literally none. But the thing of Excuser cursed, it's definitely a little cursed, but if it looked more like monochrome blue, it would honestly look a little cleaner. They just went a little too human. That I think monochrome blue stays in, because scientifically accurate lizard is one of the characters. Why did you start on an RPG? The RPG is tough. The same goes for MMOs. This will greatly affect the trout population. Yeah, they're a tough deal, especially in your first time. Okay, wait. I kind of like this look though. If I can refine this though, honestly, okay. Do we see the vision? This is why I'm streaming this, because I need extra input. Do we see the vision here? Like, if we can clean this up, we can clean this up. Let me Google monochrome blue when I'm done with my hair. Oh, monotone. I keep saying monochrome because it sounds more correct. It's monotone. When you're looking it up. Also, yes, I see the vision. He looks a little cursed. Yeah. Look, one more like, and I'll show up my sketch layer or my sketch doc. We still are only at just blister, so you do not get to see my sketch doc. You want to see some curse? You'll see what myself and frequent orange collaborator, surely not, had a back and forth about, as in sending each other back and forth MS Paint versions, and then just re-editing the same sketch document back and forth. But now, though, I'm going to definitely refine this. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we were just editing a sketch document back and forth. And we got to this. we got to this. I don't know where the other layer went. I lost the other layer. Anyway, this is what my sketch layer looked like. It's just I love the color. Look, the best part about this can be ported onto the model. Like the new models, like without basically without changing it, just like refining the look. Like, the best part is, no one will ever know. We can absolutely just port this onto the because it's just sketching over the body layer at full size. We could just we can just port this over, and it wouldn't even be hard. This is gonna be your Halloween costume. I admire you thinking I could get this done by Halloween. No, unfortunately, what we've lovingly dubbed 2000s Trans Femme Soul will not be appearing for Halloween. Use a random model from the internet. Use the little like preset anime girl one. Hey, speak of the devil. I thought about going to do a sketch layer, and I had to open up this. Because we're sketching it. I'm trying to see if I could do a different face and type entirely. It turns out my sketch layer still has this on it. Still has the creature. The scrungly. Chat, is this real? Hey, yo, chat, this real? At Grok, this real? It's gone now. I need the sketching layer for this. It can come back eventually. Don't call it a comeback. Oh, I forgot about this folder. I forgot. Blister, was it you that asked earlier about the, like the scary face thing? Like where I have a small idea in mind for that. And that's to go full fucking Looney Tune with it. Where, like the face becomes basically Rorschach from Watchmen. And basically... Because I labeled the folder Flowy Ass. But just like, what if the face just... What if the shadowy mode is just like has hard changes to the face where it just like where's a one in white? Why is all this in here too? Oh hey, it's the skeleton. It's the skeleton JPEG. I missed you, buddy. Did it really do this in just... Yeah, just having fucking weird, horrific, like just like the face just gets more fucked up the more like it's out. This one was okay. Hold on. It's hard to see. This one was great. Like including this, like doing the blacked out mode again. I was like, hey, look, I could do this again, and then start talking, and then it just becomes this. Like just getting real fucking horrific. Some about it brought much joy. Can I get a shout out? Great. Yeah, just how horrific can we get? Because I got a couple ones in here that are like, Women's Secrets, how's your night today been going? It's a pleasure to see you. We are currently Working on all sorts of shit. We got this shit. We got a wonderful sketch layer. We got all sorts of stuff. Yeah. So like, subscribe, strap in, and lock in, because we are going crazy. I want to go say going hard, but forgot the word. Get the mouth one. What are some other ones in here? The fucked up one. What if the face started drifting? Like that guy who smoked that weed from that gas station. It's got a spiral. We can do full, like, he drank unicorn tears. Got a silly little flowy one. Is it just more teeth? Then we got, like, what if we just had a face that became VTuber face? Like, what if we just started going crazy? Just turn on the bathroom sink and the lights. I'll show you that out 3 times. Okay, see? Alright. Well, see ya. See ya, pal. That one's adorable. Yeah, but what if it's just in a weird, like, what if it is this, and then switches to that? Like, this idea is making me happy. Tell me how to play terrible games later. I'll probably, if I remember. I need to stop opening. The reason I keep missing out on your messages is because I keep fucking opening Discord on my desktop to find a sound effect and then closing it. But because I do that, it counts as Discord, like, all the notifications then funnel through my laptop. So I just never get them. The giant eyes blush. Go. Because the thing is, the face, I feel like it could, like, there's something about it that's off for me. And also, like, I am a big fan of it, because it just started as, what if I tried to add a little bit of, like, hairstyle, like, right here, and then it just became this. It got way overblown. When is a 2-player family tycoon stream? Never. We are not doing I am doing everything before Roblox. We ain't streaming no Roblox. We will stream Fortnitemares before we will stream the K-pop Demon Hunter game mode in Fortnite before we stream Roblox. The what? The K-pop Demon Hunter game mode? It's a separate, it's its own damn thing. Alright, give me cursed beyond imagined soul. Or this one. Yeah. Do we need the sidebar to look at weird animals. Do we need the sidebar, the K-pop Demon Hunter, Fortnitemares? Starring 2 predators? That's the highlight. The fish is white dragon king crown beta fish. Well, I know what a beta fish is, and I know what a white dragon is. And I know what a king crown is. All the words put together don't make sense. I summon white dragon king crown beta in attack mode. This is because white, you know, king's crown, beta fish, white dragon. The only question is now, how do we make this look less cursed? Because I agree, it's cursed. But I see a vision. Continue drawing. Okay. I'll make you! Yay! Posted in the fan art channel. Man. Sorry, I started choking on my Sonic level of peach rings. I don't need to see snakes eating animals. have you seen a mongoose like in general in animal encounters? Monkeys have basically adapted to be able to kill rodent predators. Like monkeys are just like they're like the super soldiers of rodents. They're like the winter soldier. I saw a video on X the Everything app of a mongoose killing a king cobra and eating it. A mongoose? Yeah. They're weird. They're like weird little fucking ferrets. They're... these little ferret things, but they're like super violent. They're like if Doom Guy had a thing exclusively for the natural predators of rats. You know what could be another thing that's cursed about this? The fact that it has pupils. Or the fact that it is, not pupils. What's the color part of the eye called? What's the cool part of the eye called again? The cornea? No, cornea is in the iris. Is it the iris? Iris. It's Iris. Would that get me more views and likes and such? What was he look so bad for? Alright. That's enough of that. Hyper-realistic soul is just a new mode. Okay, this does not look as bad. Okay. Okay. I want to look up 50 of the most unique animal feet. I guarantee you, top 10, you got blue-footed booby. Look it up. Look it up. All I'm saying. Look it up, they do a little dance. Try not to die laughing. Look it up. Oh, come in, Miguno, on outer space. How's your night today been going? It is a pleasure to see you. So you've come in at just the perfect time. Because I know first we were sillying, but now we're serious. Because we're working on all sorts of stuff. We're working on this stuff. We're working on this stuff. We're not working on this stuff, but it's good to consider it every once in a while and look back on what could be. If I could pull this off without my voice being so fucking low. Did you know the Tokayami... Actually, I probably could. Did you know the Tokayami voice actor does that? From the guy who voiced the Crow Man from My Hero? Does what? Is a, he VTubes playing as a... His VTuber character is a girl. But he sounds like this. He sounds like this. It's silly, honestly. Because I was seeing, like, his headshot was like a little anime girl. I was like, who is this again? And I clicked on it. It's just Tokayami. Some motherfucker from Attack on Titan. He's like, looking at an adventure. Look, I'm gonna be honest. I know one thing about it. I imagine it's the current one. I know one thing about it, and that's for some hilarious reason, the Agretsuko cast is in it. Despite Agretsuko being rated TV MA. I think. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm misremembering that. I was looking at voice actor. I have new VHS just looking for weird stuff. Yeah, because when you get like genuine voice actors, you know there are some roles in there that are paying the bills. Just Retsuko, no one else. Oh, really? It was just Retsuko? I only saw the trailer. It was just Retsuko? It wasn't? No! I want Haida drunk at 3 a.m. on my island. What the fuck? I want drunk Haida. I want the Mark Zuckerberg guy from the second season. Tokiyami's in that time I got reincarnated as slime. I will say that time I got reincarnated as slime was a huge fucking letdown for me when I saw what the anime looked like. Because, like, some of the designs are kind of butt ugly. Because I only have the first. I have a box set with the first 5 volumes. The designs are a little bit butt ugly in the manga. Clearly not the, like, fucking web novel or whatever. But the anime, the colors are ugly too. So it's even harder to look at. It is painful that I can't even tell which character is supposed to be who without, like, really looking at it. Because it's so, like... No Bendiskin for you. No. I want funny British... There's 2 Bendiskins that we truly need. That truly need to save us all as humanity. And that's funny British Bendiskin from Joseph Joestar. Or the one where he's doing a super deep, gravelly voice that I didn't even know was near his range in Brand New Animal. That's one where I absolutely could not tell who the voice was. Like, I just didn't believe the credits. For a brand new animal. What about Jack Beastars? Oh, I fucking love Jack Beastars, though. Jack Beastars has been my default voice for so many animal characters. For so many characters and other shit. Jack Beastars is so peak, and I'm so pissed the anime cut out all the world building with Jack Beastars. That means we just don't get any Jack Beastars. Because the third arc is all about world building, and when you get rid of all the world building, you lose out on Jack Beastars explaining space whales. You know how much I would have killed for that to be animated? Just in explaining space whales to Legoshi for a chapter. Also the voice for number one. Yeah, it's unabashedly unchanged. It's just you get to hear a lot more funny dialogue from Joseph Joestars if you imagine them both as the same character. If you use your mind's eye to imagine them both as the same character, and you get wonderful line reads where he, in this obviously fake, overblown British accent, him praising a certain German regime. It's really funny. He also voiced Cutemon in Digimon. Speaking of Ben Diskin's amazing vocal range, he was fucking Cutemon. You can clearly see LeBron James. He was fucking. He was Cutemon. And Shiro. He was and he was Shiro. Even though I know no one's ever seen Brand New Animal. You should. Even though the plot is terrible, even though the plot is very mediocre at best. Watch Brand New Animal. Ben Diskin, yeah. The goat. I can't use the sound effect for anything because what else would the fuck I would use it for? But I do have the Jack Beastars singing in the dub sound effect. I don't know if we ever need that one, but just letting you know it is on standby. He was yeah, that makes sense. He's in fucking everything. He's like Keith Silverstein, where he's got like 300 roles. Just everything. Keith Silverstein, also in Beastars, also in JoJo's. Speedwagon. Brother was Speedwagon. The only thing about Ben Diskin's voice is hard to spot because he was also, I don't know if any of you played Sonic X Shadow Generations. I don't know if you ever bought, I don't know if any of you guys bought that scam, but Ben Diskin was Black Doom. Ooh, my tail is swinging, maybe I'm in love. You know, picture that, but it's Black Doom. from Shadow the Hedgehog. That one's fucking wild. Legoshi. Le. Let me back to the Shadow. The Shadow fan dub. Yeah, he's voiced by Jack Beastar and Cutemon Digimon. I'm gonna be honest, I really like this design for Soul. I really like this take for Soul. I really like this take. I really like this. I really like this. It uses up the headspace good. It like has a pronounced like nose and all that. I really like this. Oh, but then I gotta replace the whole fucking head. I like them both though, it just I feel like this doesn't use the space very well. He was also Stitch. He's one of those legacy people too. Oh great. Now we're at the part of the stream where we get sidetracked, aren't we? He's everything you could ever want him to be. In the TV show, at least. Was he Stitch's cool brother who had like a Boston accent? He was voicing Skylanders Swap Force. Okay, Skylanders is like Fire Emblem where everybody's been in it. Everybody's been in Skylander. He was also the weird predator, like Jared Leto predator aliens in Dandadan. Dandadan. Dambadan. The Bendis. Yeah, same guy. He was also Larry in Pokemon. Agumon. The Digimon. I'm just on his IMDb page now. We're fully... He's Bon in Seven Deadly Sins. Shiro Ogami, the weirdest, the craziest voice switch up that isn't Black Doom. It's close to Black Doom. He's just voice listed. No, I wanted him to be the cool brother with the Boston accent. He's Ironmonger. And Slingshot the cat from Marvel. Oh no, he listed his voice. He was Stitch. He was straight up Stitch. Let's see, anything else in here other than he's a Muppet? He's multiple Muppets. He was Venom in the Disney Spider-Man show. He's an Alpha and Omega 8. How many of these movies are there? Hold on. Wait, how many of these how many Alpha and Omega movies are there? What do you mean 8? What do you mean 8? Is he in all of them? Like, dog, I get it. I get it. You need the paycheck. You don't have to be in every single one. 8. 8 of them. He was in all of them. He was in the knockoff Transformers Mega Bloks thing. And was Venom again. And was Cutemon's dad. And Cutemon. Are you fucking kidding me? He was Morbius. He was Morbius in Ultimate Spider-Man. Not only was he was Miles. No, he's not Miles. No, it's not Miles Morales. I thought that was. I didn't see the name, and I thought he also played Miles Morales. He was Venom in the 2017 show, but he was Morbius in in the Ultimate one. Or not Ultimate. Yeah, Ultimate. I'm getting Ultimate confused with Spectacular. Movement Static Boy, how's your night today been going? Do you like this take on Soul? I want to see if I can replace the face, because I'm not a fan of how the face uses the real estate. Oh, by the way, New Soul has ribs that glow now. And arms that glow now. And suspiciously glowing pelvis, in case you didn't know where it was. And tail with, like, vines or something. And this. But we're working on a replacement of the head, but right now we're also looking at Benjamin Diskin. King of the world. As they say. He was the goblins in this? What the fuck is this? Okay, he was... Okay. There's a non-zero chance he has met Toby Fox. Tobert Fox, I should say. Because he was in this... He was in the We Bare Bears spinoff, which also had Tobert Fox's additional roles. Oh, he was Venom in Spectacular. He was Venom twice? He's Venom 3 times. He was Venom in Amazing Spider-Man. Venom in everything. He's just Venom. This man is just Venom. Yes, like very determined. Yeah, I was trying to see about doing a more... I wouldn't really say more goatish look. But Diskin actually voices you. Ah, damn it. Your eyebrows are filled with determination. Yeah, I wanted to go for a more goatish look. And I mean, it looks good, doesn't it? Like, on paper, the idea is there. The idea is there. Can you do the unfunny goat scream? Isn't that not even a goat? Isn't that a sheep? It's like the bald eagle sound effect, where it's just like a hawk. They just found they just... Sorry. I'm a bit, I don't have the sound effect for the screaming goat. I wish I did. I have Diskin Lego She song, but I don't have the screaming goat. It was so funny. Really, anything with that screaming goat in it, it makes me lol so much. It was so funny when it was in Thor: The Dark World too. And it gets funnier every time. Like, you know, throw it in a Boss Baby. Throw it in a Minions. And make it, it'd be the funniest movies you've ever did see. What did you miss? Not much. Not much. So, it was even funnier. Funnier yet still. Even when they included it in all sorts of other things. Funnier every time. It's gonna be in that new Cat in the Hat movie. I don't even have to see the new Cat in the Hat movie to know it's gonna be in there. I don't even need to see it. Oh god, that movie. Yeah, you forget it's coming out still. Making a new Cat in the Hat movie. Did you not see the amazing trailer for it? I will say, the greatest trailer experience ever. Being in the theater for Superman and having that be the last trailer that played. Is that fucking Cat in the Hat movie? The collective groan. It's got a real funny joke in it that I'm not going to spoil because you got to watch the trailer. Look, it's got like that energy you want from a movie nowadays. You know, it's got that very Zendaya is Michi vibe to it. That very Zendaya is Michi look. That like Jerry Seinfeld is Jack's films or whatever the new Smurf movie said. He's so cringe. No, see, it's animated this time by like Illumination question mark. Probably. It doesn't look like the new Smurf. It looks like the Grinch. Like it looks like the Benedict Cumberbatch Grinch. Why are they making trailers for this now? What do you mean this shit comes out in over a year? Why are they putting trailers out now? Oh no. Oh no. Welcome in, see you, but lazy. How was your night today been going? It's a pleasure to see you. The tubs are finally open. I can too much, man. Favorite streamer. Is it Mori Calliope? Is she live right now? I need to know. Anyway, welcome in. We're just, you know, doing a bit of redecorating, as it were. Mark III. I'm like Iron Man. This is my golden yellow suit. I'm currently in my silver jet plane suit. And that fucking shit show of a first model is my, like, lead suit. This face model off of Yowie. It's not wrong. You're not wrong. It's not a wrong. That's not a wrong fact. They're great artists. That's how I keep getting duped into buying them. They're great artists. My name is Tato Pan. Sorry. See, I don't know. With the fact that you can, like, something about this looks so much cleaner, and I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what exactly I did differently. That makes it just look a little, like, maybe it'll look nicer. Other than the fact it is definitely based on yaoi. It's more realistic. Not really. It's just a different kind of unrealistic. It's just unrealistic in the opposite direction. This game it's for the ocean. Yeah! Yippee! I think the floppy ear is my favorite part. They're great. There was a few. I'm trying to remember what model I had that didn't have it. One of my models just had the the goat triangle ears, I guess. Like almost like those cow ears. Welcome in, Country Shape Media. I was not even going. It is a pleasure to see you. Welcome in. Because then the horns did this around them. But I don't think I was able to do that because I wasn't a good artist. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age, Mr. Freeze. Well, that's a fun Mr. Freeze quote. I don't know how much it holds to. You think you can defeat me with gamers? You think gamers could defeat me? What was the line? Line? Defeated with facts and logic. Mr. Freeze defeated by gamers. Sorry. Yeah, why don't we just have this in the new Soul model? Why don't we just add this? Did Batman really think a gamer could stop me? Yeah, let's just put this on there. God, I don't like looking at him. Get out of here, Freeze. Wait, that's real? Oh, hell yeah, that's real. From Batman and the FaZe Clan. Mr. Freeze, that hair dryer. On a heat and a taser. These ice villains, I don't know how they keep winning. When the DC ice villains shouldn't be winning. I'm gonna be honest. I think they're just losing. I think the heroes are just losing for the love of the game. Like, fuck you mean Flash lost to Captain Cold. He's the same as a particularly sunny afternoon. He's based on Kata. He made the floor slippery. Yeah, it's the same logic as saying Flash's weakness is painting a tunnel on a wall. It's the same shit. It's like, yeah, I guess. I guess this is that. I guess this is how that happens. Painting a tunnel on a wall. Dropping an anvil on his head. Try Solace 4 years. Getting so fast. So, the guy who can go so fast he goes back in time versus the guy who can turn down the room temperature. Yeah, I mean, really. Y'all remember the hype moments in Aura edit of Wally West where he broke all of reality and can just live outside of the universe after outrunning death? Do y'all know? Having cold, my guy just retire. You built a freeze gun, just sell it and go. In the city where the entire Justice City relies upon a grown man in a bag onesie. The justice system is the real Batman villain. And you know it's bad because Gotham takes place in New Jersey. Or Gotham is in New Jersey, canonically. So that's I mean, that explains it away. For the 2 months of that, it's stupid. Serves up big. What if I said, yeah, polar bear would be good, or Arctic fox maybe, or what if you go something completely contradictory, like a bird, or a bug, killer moth with a freeze gun, killer moth with a freeze gun. Firefly, but he grabbed the wrong gun on his way out the door in the morning. Snowy owl. He strikes me as a swan. I mean, it is still New Jersey. He could just be like a pigeon with an eye missing or some... or like a hairless cat, but... there's some other weird... or like a rat, maybe. Imagine he picked up like a desert fennec fox. Yeah, the Tibetan foxes where their eyes can't move. So they look like someone drew it from memory. But you got with a bat persona is better than all police in your city. Let's just take our time to do our weekly appreciation of my favorite Batman. I mean, because who needs policemen? Who needs police when you have a space marine captain? Think about this though. Who needs police when you got a space marine captain? Oh, this guy looked dope with the Mr. Freeze drip. Because he is also bald. Hold on, wait, I'm an artist. What are we doing imagining all this? Hold on, wait. I know what to do here. Absolute Batman is totally... I love Absolute Batman with all of my heart. He's so funny, I love him. Though I do prefer Absolute Killer Croc because I think he's hilarious looking. He looks like the gaping dragon in the best way. Alright. Let's use the powers of I have the pen in my hand and the stream on my screen. I don't hold the copy yet. He has a French bulldog. I love how Absolute Batman. I love how there's just like nothing about him really, other than he's just kind of hates the fact that there's a bunch of crime. Like, he doesn't have any motivation, really. Like, he just sees something's up, so he welds together a battle axe. Was it a bat axe he's holding? Yeah, the giant rectangular logo. He has a pole on his belt that he takes off the pole and sticks it into the logo, and it's a battle axe. Like, he has no moral implication on anything, because he just has, like, a loving family, he has a dog, he has a girlfriend, like, he's just a regular guy, who just happens to be 6'7", and 4,000 pounds of muscle. And, like, kingpin levels of muscle. That's why that logo's a brick. Yeah. His most defining feature is that he's middle class. So he just welds together battle axes and bullshit. And he doesn't have a no-kill rule because he didn't have any moral implications or obligations to not kill. Like, he's just the dude. And all of his friends are the other villains, or like the regular ass villains, because they're all just dudes. Anyway, let's see this. God, this is a weird fucking panel. I hate it. I hate this whole panel with every fiber of my being. Welcome in the good, Penny. How is your night today been going? It is a pleasure to see you. Welcome to taking the brief sidebar away from drawing the new model. Swear to God, there's more gnats in here. God, I fucking hate the way he looks in this. Absolute Batman, yeah, okay, but like he would though. Absolute Batman would. Which, by the way, not even... still has a contender for Best Batman alongside the Kamen Rider Batman comic, which is happening at the same time. I think it's called like Immortal Warrior or something. But it's where all of like the Batman characters are like different Power Ranger names. or different like Sentai members. You think gamers could stop me? What does Absolute Mr. Freeze look like in SCP? Don't know. I like him though. Why are you sticking out the dome? Because it's like the SpongeBob fish domes. It's like the... or it's like the, because he's gotta hear. What do you... dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. You could just make the dome stupid tall. I mean, I could. Alright, now let's do absolute mystery. Anyway, how about some absolute Mr. Freeze? Freeze X Mr. Bloom. I still like absolute. The others. I don't know. Freeze, nah. Freeze is meh. Who is this Wendigo? It's Mr. Freeze. What do you mean? It's like folklore accurate depiction of Wendigo. Dude, my favorite part about the whole like folklore conundrum with Wendigos is that in terms of just appearance, I think Fallout 76 is the closest. Which is unfortunate to give Fallout 76 credit. But I think they honestly nailed it. I think I've only ever seen the absolute Joker design. That one's rough. Bane is also rough. Bane is also a little rough. Mind you, this version of Batman is 6'7". And he's still equally... There's still a giant size difference with Is this before? This is after. He still looks... It still looks bad in his before. Like, he still looks... Like, he's still, like... It's still absolutely fucked in his before version. Wasn't him non-juice? No, him non-juice is, again, it's still huge. But not this big. He's fucking grabbing his head. I know it's like 3 pixels on the screen. His head is the size of Batman. Anyway, I still like... Again, my favorite is still this weird fucking Killer Croc design where his mouth goes all the way down his body. His big scary ass mouth that goes all the way down. Like his skin is up to tear from the muscles underneath. I don't want to draw a gun. Oh, all the time. Are you kidding me? This is the artist's plight. It is not being able to articulate the thought on the page. It's the entire plight. I think my favorite part about Absolute Joker is that in most of Absolute, he's just a regular man. The joke is that he's just a man. Like, he's not particularly funny in any sense of the word. He's just a guy who somehow, within the next volume of Absolute Batman, will turn into this. He's just a regular man who becomes this. I need to know what the difference is. Or what happens in between. Welcome in Scratcher and Ginger the Gingerbread. How are your night today's been going? It is a pleasure to see you. Welcome into Absolute Batman and model making. Don't worry, we're still working on stuff. We're just taking a brief intermission to look at Absolute Batman. Because I love Absolute Batman. Such comically tiny heads. I don't know, but this is not a man anymore. Batman pulling a Dragon King while riding this Killer Croc. Yeah, because they had to team up to kill Bane. Wait. It's this sub-celebrity. Excuse me, I am an internet micro-celebrity. And I demand that you take my order. However, I think my favorite absolute bit is absolute Lex Luthor, though. If we're talking about favorite absolutes, Lex Luthor's definitely up there. And it is because that's absolute Lex Luthor. It's the lack of hair that makes him evil. He's just a farmer. He is just a farmer. He is just a farmer. Why does he look like that? I don't know. He looks like he was mewing. He is just a farmer. It wants for the Joker and being a comic manifestation of chaotic evil. Yeah, it is very Beetlejuice, almost, is what it reminds me of. Being bald makes you evil. Yeah. He's very Beetlejuice looking. Looks like an NPC. I tell you what, he's just a simple farmer, man. He's just on a simple farm. Bald people here, including, so I'm not bald. That's Joker if he was evil. if he was evil. Damn. Joker if he was a good villain. Let's see. I completely forgot Absolute Martian Manhunter was a thing. I'm gonna be honest. Redneck Luthor on Rednecker. What is it, a Joker? He was the Woker. I mean, that's kind of what we got with Absolute. That's kind of what Absolute Martian Manhunter looks like. Because he's a guy with like a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure stand. He's just got a stand. It's great. The Jonkler. I forgot Gamer Freeze was in the bottom of this. Anyway, let's get back out the soul design. That's the one I think. It's also a good one. Apparently, in terms of ratings and reviews, Absolute Superman is by far the worst. Apparently, whoever's writing Absolute Superman just never locked the fuck in. it's just been writing some random bullshit for the last however long. Yeah, because they changed a bunch of her stuff around too, much like Batman. In the same way as Batman too, where she's like, all of her villains are her friends. So there's four eyes, but one is gouged out, and 3. Yeah, that's kind of what I was rolling with. The scar never reaches all that high. But yeah, that's the idea. Mind of the Absolute Universe was created by Darkseid. Yeah, I imagine Darkseid was pissed off that Batman made a gun that could hurt him. that Batman shot him, and that's the reason Absolute Joker exists. He's still upset Batman shot him. I need to look. Absolute Batman is so... It's great. His ears pull... He can pull out his ears, then make them knives. He has machetes hidden in his mask. He has big fucking, like... Australia-ass knives in his... That are the ears. And the battle axe thing on the chest. He's got the knife things. He is the utility guy. His fucking shoulder pauldron. His wings have what? His wings have blades in the top of them. Or his cape, like, folds out into two giant fucking swords. Like, almost like Meta Knight. You're still on the head. Well, we're moving the head onto this. We have the body's all done. We just haven't done the clothes. Well, some of the clothes. I did the other parts of the clothes. Because I did this, and then I did this. So we got this all kind of squared away. I think this is a good, like, I think the vest exemplifies, like, a good color, like, compromise, basically, between the Model 1 and Model 2. Because the legs have to be thick because the tail is giant. Have you never heard of biology? You gotta have a way to, like, mask and support the tail. And on the rigging side, it makes it easier because I can cover up the tail base a lot. I don't have to worry about it. Because we go back to the sketch layer, we're not doing this. It's for practical purposes. This was an exercise in sleep depravity. Why not? Well, I'm going to say that we're not going to do it, and it will be a hidden toggle. And then we'll never know. Because I'm sorry, but this hairstyle goes so hard. The dyed in the 2000s white zebra stripes goes so hard. What do you mean? He's on that person who has to keep the utility belt. Grenades and such, you know. Look. He's got to prep for a fucking Arkveld fight every time he wants to go into... every time he wants to go out on the streets at night. He's got to prep like he's fighting the Raid Owl. Vote on a new outfit variation. What's the vote on? And also, I don't have enough viewers to properly run a vote. Trust me, I've tried. It never works out. Welcome in, Dread. How was your night today? Been going to say, pleasure to see you. Welcome, welcome. So it's made after for 1K subs. I mean, this would be the model for it if Transfem Soul already exists. This is the model for it. If we already have the proof of concept, basically. I guess the neck doesn't really need to change, though. The neck can stay the same. The neck stays. Let's see. So those are basic. We're already working on that, though, is the thing. That's part of the nightmare face stuff. Or I guess, like, that idea is part of the nightmare face stuff. How do we feel about the head being so small, though? This might be the first model that's shorter than the other one. That's shorter than the one before it. Yeah, it's gonna be losing a little bit of hype. He's 5'11", no. I guess it does say. Alright, let's see how close we can get. They refuse to back down on this bit. I refuse to back down. The one hill I will die on. Oh, that's why, because the neck isn't straight. I can move it back and forth. Like, why doesn't it line up? Oh, I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I free-handed this. I just need the head, because I think I can just fix the ears to match. I like how the nightmare's still unlocked. Well, I can't change it. This is the only PNG I had of unclothed souls, so we can line it up better. Because I pretty much did just, like, not quite trace over it, but just, like, literally was just improving body parts from this, and that's how I came up with this body. That's how I came up with this soul, is I was literally just going through it and improving the body parts. Oh no, the sketch. Oh yeah, this one. It's because it represents my anguish and pain, please. Come on. It represents my anguish and my pain. We need this one on. Yeah, because this soul's face is great. I mean, come on. Like, Yaoi face looks better. That's what we're calling this model, by the way. We're relabeling it. It's not model 3.0 anymore. It's gonna just be called Yaoi Soul. That's the new name for it. Who knows how the actual face is gonna work out? Getting the nose in the right spot might also be tough. I forgot I have a class. I gotta skedaddle. Alright, have a wonderful rest of your day. Sigh. It was a pleasure to see you. Do feel free to like and or subscribe on your way out, as it might not mean much to the algorithm. Nothing ever does, but it would mean plenty to me. But for now, have a nice rest of your night. Or day. I bid thee adieu. I forgot my line. That's called I forgot my line and improvised until I remembered. Sorry, I was fixing. I realized my computer was running slow. I was looking at my analytics. It's because I had all the fucking absolute characters open in a Chrome tab. So I had to close them all out. Thank you, Chrome. Thank you, Chrome and Google, for being ugly. For deciding no, the UI is too clean. We need to make it worse. We can't have this clean UI bullshit. It looks fine. I'm pretty sure I'm open at one point. Yeah, but it was like internal screenshot files. That's way less intensive than a Chrome tab. One of the was it a new thing for this model too though is I want it to be way more expressive, because if you haven't noticed, this one's missing a lot. It has happy, neutral, and exasperated. there's a certain VTuber that I'm aspiring to have a model that is of the same quality of. And and I have spoken about her a few times. What other expression does one need? Sad. And pretty much just that one. Have you ever seen any stream from anything from Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame? Whoever did her model did such a good job. But Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame. Thank God I didn't have to type all that out. But like, there's something about. Hold on, I need to find the one I'm thinking of, and it's not this. We could put this on the screen too, I guess. I think a scrunched up nose. Yeah, so goofy shit like that I want to start including. We need to get wild with it. We need to have a nuclear arms race with Surely Not, despite her being a much, much, much better model maker than me. And this is not the one I'm talking about, but it's close. Let's see. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. There's one from the 3D Live that was just fucking hilarious looking. I think it was this. This is what we kind of need to aim for. This is the stars we need to aim for. Is being able to do both of these at once. Oh, did the music stop? No. It did cut out. Stupid fucking Zenless Zone Zero. God damn it. By the way, it's not the music ending. It's just when you try to play multiple hour-long things back after back, it just bugs out and stops working. And instead of fixing that, you know what they decided to do? Instead of fixing that, they decided to make the UI ugly and horrible. And make usernames not show up anymore. So we tried to search up Soul on the search bar and nothing pops up. I mean, it's great, really. I love it so much. I'm gonna fucking kill someone. For this. I tried the Star Pupils once, and it did not work. It truly did not work. Propeller hat we can do. I see propeller hat. We can do propeller hat. Yeah, we're gonna have to move around all sorts of stuff, aren't we? And the big lollipop? I guess we can do a big lollipop. I guess. Sorry, I was... Sorry, the big lollipop reminded me of... Sorry. I just like this one. I forgot I had this one saved still. With those round songs. What, like Mr. Freeze? Or like... This is the new model, actually, right here. So we'll just, rig it and ship it. Was one of the models in glass at some point? That was this one. Did not look very good. So I got rid of it. Alright, let's get some line art going. Anywho. Lolly-hoo. I wonder what my line thickness was for the rest of this. The dog says hi to everyone. Hello, dog. Greetings, dog. I will say I did mess up on the headline art originally because I used a different brush than I did the rest of the model. I used like a weird pen preset instead of the like scraggly brush I normally use. That's close enough. And just having the nose on here will also be helping for, like, just planning out. Because it's basically just like the middle line. It's where the nose is where, fun art tip, the nose is where your cross thing should converge at, always. It should overlap the nose. I don't have a beard, what? Why would I have a beard? Actually, what I could have done for it even... think I do need to redo the... I gotta be fucking surgical with this. Because I do think I need to redo the horns now. The ears I don't think I need to. Because the tufts are separate, so I can just move them up to match the... I think they're separate. I'm pretty sure they are. So I could just stretch, literally stretch the ears upwards. Space ears. Sorry, I'm just being a little guy. Sorry. So chat, just throwing it out there. Do you think we can all go to the, you know, the throne and, think we can all, I don't know, try to fund this? Think we can all do that real quick? It's a little Gigi Marine. We could all own little Gigi Marines. It even has a keychain for all of your keychain needs. If you need to go into your car, little Gigi will help. If you wish to get into your house, little Gigi will help. If you wish to get into your safe where you hide all your gold bars, little Gigi can help. Small Gigi. There is also larger Gigi, but larger Gigi has no keychain. So, you know, it's whatever. I still do think her mascot, in terms of just mascots for chat for these, like, corporate VTubers, I still think Gigi Marines is the best. Like, bar none. I think Gigi has the best chat mascot. This is the official illustration of the chat mascot for Gigi Marine. This is the official illustration. What is a chat mascot? It's like what the audience is canonically. Because all these corporate VTubers where they have to abide by like the laws of the in-universe like characters and all that. Like Gigi Marine is part of the HoloLive universe and is played by whoever she was prior. And it's played by whoever the actual person is. So, but also all the shadows are represented by little creature in-universe creatures. And this is the Gigi one. It is called a Grem. It's so twinkle. He is called Grem. He is Grem. Grem does many things. Grem can do many things. Grem is also arm pillow. You can also buy official arm Grem pillow. Stick your arm into Grem. He is pillow. Which is not the same as Grem drink holder, maybe. Or Grem regular pillow. Maybe you want Grem headband? Or whatever this is supposed to be. Grem basketball hoop cover? Acrylic stand of Gigi and all of her little Grems and this bird thing, which is also a mascot for some reason. All of these are her mascots. Is that a carabiner? I think it might be. I don't know. I don't know what it is. We're going to Whippy Broom. I was not today even going today. Pleasure to see you. Welcome. She's just Gigi. I mean, what do you even do? That you can't do anything. Like the flaming skull idea for a chat mascot. We don't need a chat mascot. We barely have a chat. We don't need a mascot. A squishy material. You can press him. You can poke him and go yummers. Yummers. Hold on, I have a spring sound. I don't have a spring sound effect anywhere. I don't know where it went. It's that one's lost in the backlog. This is the spring sound effect. Yummers. Boink. Boink. Can I squeeze him? I think it's like $1,000 if you live or no, you're not from the United States. Never mind. It'll be only like 50. There are a couple thousand if you want to get him in the US. Yeah. Can you guess why? My favorite was looking at... So I bought these Fuamoko plushies from the Hololive store. For more reasons. Yup. And looking at the price for them recently, it was like $800 for the same set that I got for like $30. That cost to make one myself, but it will not be arm squishy. You could fit your arms in it. Don't win a prize. Yeah, the prize is that you don't have to pay for it. Asshole. Your prize is that it doesn't affect you. You can be our dealer. I can't be your dealer. Buy Grem plushies and sell them illegally to us. Oh yeah. Brooklyn, buy Grem plushies and sell them illegally. Resell them. I'm glad I got a whole bunch of Hololive stuff though. I wish I had more, but also like the way you buy Hololive stuff is so fucking sketchy. So you have the Hololive website and all the merchandise is in kits. Basically, like themes. So like that Grem set we looked at where it was like the Grem, the cup holder Grem, the traveling Gigi acrylic thing, and then the carabiner. like all of that, like you go to the set, and then you can pick what you want from the set or just buy the whole set. The set does not release for like a year. So you basically reserve your spot on when to gauge how many of these they're going to produce when they start producing them is how you buy the merchandise. So you just pray that, I don't know, you can still get things shipped in the course of a year. Which is why a lot of people got fucked out of a shit ton of money for that. Because a lot of people pre-ordered all this merchandise like last year. Because you can only pre-order the merchandise. I'm curious, could I move this in, you think? Do I even need to change the head shape? That's what I'm concerned about here. So I need to change this. Give me this. Because I know this is just a copy and paste. I know that's what I did. It's an NFT much for plushies of strange lizards. Well, you get the plushie. They just wait for them all to be like the orders. They open the orders or they announce it in a stream because it's like only special things get merchandise. They then open the orders. Everyone orders. They close the orders. Then they produce the merchandise and ship it. And then it gets trapped in customs forever, like mine did. Then it gets trapped in customs forever, like mine did. Anyway. All this talking about Gigi's got my throat a little parched. And also, it's very hard to stream long anymore. I don't have it's not my soul anymore. This is why we need a dealer. Yeah, because I was going to order something from Elizabeth Rose Blood Flames thing, but because she had a really cool keychain. She had a really cool keychain and I almost bought it. Then I saw when it would be shipped. And I said, I'll wait on that. And then Hololive stopped shipping to America altogether. And I was like, I'm glad I waited. Anyway, we'll be right back. I'm back, and I stole Brooklyn's pencil. It wasn't your dog. It was me, Barry. I stole your pencil. ASMR, but you're the Flash. ASMR, be the Flash. Be the Flash. It was me, Barry. I turned you up at super speed. So it looks like you. Yay. This was all you, Barry Allen. Sorry, I went to go and start drawing again, but I wish I could do this. I wish I was this skilled. I wish I was this skilled to have thumbnails that look like this. It was me, Barry. I was the one that did it in super speed. Look at this stupid... Gigi, no! Gigi's gonna kill Darkside Phil. Gigi, no. Who is that? It's Dark. What do you mean? It's everyone's favorite game journalist, Darkside Phil. It's everyone's favorite #1 rated game journalist, 1997. Darkside Phil. Never heard of him. You ever heard of the Cuphead tutorial incident? Yeah. Where there was a game journalist who struggled for 2 hours and then rage quit the Cuphead tutorial because he couldn't figure out how to jump. You remember the... He's literally the reverse Flash of game journalism. Everything everyone points out as like the problem with game journalism was Darkside Phil. Unfettered his Joe. There is no they. That's the best part about Darkside Phil, is once you start looking into it, there is no they in game journalism. It's always him. I don't know. Hold on. Let me see what you're talking about. Oh! I don't think that was him. Oh, I get what you're putting down. I'm picking up what you're laying down here. Oh! No, it's not him. He's the one that recently... I don't think it was him at the very least. He's the guy who recently started begging for money because game journalism companies weren't paying him anymore because they realized he just sucked. Every time you hear a yellow paint arrows joke, it's always about him. Yeah, he was recently begging for money on a live stream, and so what he's been doing is he's been streaming. If he doesn't get enough money, he'll end the stream and then start it up. He'll end the stream, delete the VOD, and then start it up again if he doesn't get enough money. He gets paid. He gets paid. He gets paid to do this. You should see him try to play Donkey Kong Bonanza, where they literally had yellow paint and he couldn't figure it out. Can I be a mod for him? I mean, it's not like he pays about as much as I do. So, what game is this that there might have been? So, if you want for reference, so recently, Hollow Knight Silksong released, as some of you may know. I didn't know he turned on. Honestly, that's such a Phil move, though. Yeah, shout out Phil. So yeah, you ever heard it? So y'all heard about Hollow Knight Silksong? You remember the trick bench? It's a bench that looks a little off, and when you sit on it, a thing falls from the ceiling. It looks a little wrong, and that's how you can tell. It's like the old way to figure out Dark Souls mimics before everyone just realized if you punch all the chests, then they break. Except in Dark Souls 2, you don't want to do that because the chest. Okay, they developed Dark Souls 2 with hate in their hearts because they made chests have durability, and if you break a chest, the item is gone forever. So you can't hit a. So you can't punch chest over and over. It truly is horrible. Yeah, it's a little different. Darkside Phil fell for it 4 times and then died, and then then complained the game was bullshit. He sat on it 4 times in a row, and then didn't notice he was getting. Didn't notice it was hitting him every time. He was trying to save, and he's like, "Why isn't it letting me save?" Just kept sitting on it. He goes, "Well, this is bullshit." It was like the can of peanuts you open. It was Bill, the type of motherfucker to fall for the can of peanuts. You open it and a bunch of the snakes fly out. We love Darkside Phil in this house. If you locked Darkside Phil and Pirate Software in a room and they couldn't leave until they're done arguing, they would both be dead. Well, Phil would live a lot longer because Phil's been doing this since 2007. He's been like a game journalist since like 2007. And every time he picks up a game, it's like his first time seeing technology. He's not the in-depth tutorials guy. He's the shampoo has instructions guy. How can you be a game journalist for 20 years and still suck this bad? Still not know how to play video games? He sounds impressively stupid. He is. You should all. I recommend it though. If you want to see some just premium like cringe, like watch a modern Darkside Phil stream. Watch the one where he's begging for money. He's like, "I'm providing premium content for you. If you don't want to pay for it, then you won't receive it." Premium, yeah. Did he look? Did he like look away every time? He looked away the first time, but for the rest of it, he did not. He did look away the first time. I do remember. He has a very punchable face. He has a very punchable everything. His voice is punchable. You hear him and he's like, I want to shove you in a locker. I think he's much better than Pirate Software, though. If you're looking for, like, that type of content, he's so much more fun than Pirate Software. He's a classic YouTuber, technically, as well. Like, he's everything Pirate Software wanted to be, but equally as horrible of a person. Surely this trap bench won't be trapped the 4th time around. He like sits on it 100 fucking times and doesn't like pay attention to the loudest goddamn mechanism on the planet that happens when you sit on the bench. Who needs a game journalist when you have a Brianna brother to talk your ear off? Yeah, game journal. You don't need. No one never needed game journalism. Seeing as that game journalism went the same way that news did, where it's entertainment now. Like, that's something that no one really talks about is, was it back when Fox News got sued for misinformation? They claimed that they weren't a news source. And I feel like that should be, like, referred back to more. That they claimed that they were purely for entertainment value and not for news. Like, it's stuff like that where it's like, it's not... You're not journaling anything, you're just getting pissed off at Donkey Kong for not having bright enough yellow paint. I need Advil. Careful. Speaking of Fox News, be careful. Did you know they said that the green M&M was too sexy? The owner of Fox News. just want to make sure we remember that one too. Look, they're great. No one ever talks about it because they keep wanting to. Because no one wants to talk about this. This is gold. This is gold back in the day. What are you talking about? The Tuck. Live Tuck reaction. They originated that meme. That was his bit before it became a meme. Live Tucker reaction. This is channel DSP Gaming, yes. Or first you have to be to find the M&M too much. It's too. I forgot whether it was too sexy or wasn't sexy enough. I forgot what he said. Yeah, but live blank reaction was live Tucker reaction in reference to Tucker Carlson, the current owner of. I think he's the current. I think he retired actually. I don't think he's the current owner. He took his M&Ms and he went home. He took the M&Ms and he went home. How does she make it to the slab? Because look how many times he's streamed the game though. He streams, like, I think he just beat Elden Ring. Or something like that. Or like he just beat some game and they gave him a trophy. Like, shit you not, they gave him a trophy. Or the developers or something. Because he finished the game after like a year. Or 35. Yeah. Welcome to the game. Let's see. So the reason I made the horns farther from the face was because the also we might actually have to concede that this version of Soul might have to just be shorter. Like I think this version of Soul might just have to be shorter. We're of the same height. I don't think we can. I don't know if it's possible to make them as tall as the other ones. Why did he look? He's the greatest gaming journalist to ever live. He'll tell you what it's all about. He's got your back. Those videos are great though, where it's a like someone picks an innocent VTuber who's just kind of fucking around. There's a lot of Fuamoko ones, and same with Bibu and Gigi, where it's just these goofy little VTubers, and it cuts to the Dark Side Phil clip where he's just unreasonably angry because he can't do it when it's like Fuamoko's like, "Oh, bow bow, we got the jump, bow bow." Then he cuts to Phil like, "This is impossible. It doesn't work. This game is bad." The greatest, not the best. That is true. He is the game journal, the ultimate game journalism final boss. How would he fare with the likes of Jump King? You think he would go stoop so low as to review a game like Jump King? How dare he? He is a real reviewer. He has been a game journalist. For 600 years. God, I cannot say shit like that without thinking about Pirate Software again. Did you know that there's a Fallout 4 audio mod that replaces all of the like the rad roach scuttle noises with just Pirate Software saying Blizzard? So every time you go into a rad roach nest, it's just Blizzard, 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 Blizzard. It's great. I can't find footage of it. I never said I worked at Blizzard. I found a 10-minute compilation of him just saying I worked at Blizzard over and over again. Like, it doesn't even include the entire conversation. It's just strictly, yeah, I worked at Blizzard. Did you know he worked at Blizzard? I don't think you mentioned it. Did you know he was the first second generation? It's if you really dig deep into his history, you'll find out, because he's never mentioned it. He's the first second generation hire at Blizzard. He was the first Nepo baby in the Blizzard. He's such a horrible individual. We love him. He made that cool game that one time. It it almost works. Remember he made that? He revolutionized gaming. He made a live service single player game. He made a single player live service game. No online capabilities. He's revolutionizing gaming. No expert, that sounds awful. I mean, it is awful. The reason everyone was dogpiling was because he was advocating against stop killing games. The stop killing games movement. Which, by the way, if you don't know what stop killing games is, it's to directly stop things like Concord from happening. It was to stop shit from, like Concord, from happening again. You have to be a special kind of person to get a Meat Canyon animation. Yeah, one where the guy like nearly breaks character just to like hammer in his point of the video. Because I saw it popped in my feed once, and it's like he's borderline just breaking character, just for Blizzard. Maybe the end of the Citadel one way to go back to the other way. Dog, you don't understand. He's got it unlocked. Trust him. 35. I'm pretty sure fucking Achievement Hunter were better at playing games. And their whole fucking brand was that they're clearly just doing it for Concord. Really? You'd know if you heard it. Concord was the one that Bungie made that lived for a total of 2 weeks before they shut it down permanently. That, like, it looked dreadful, it sounded dreadful, all of it was forgettable. That one was Concord. There's a donut there. 2 ways down to the Citadel, and he did both. But why can't I go this way? I'm a gamer. I've been a gamer for 20 years, and this is inexcusable. You mentioned that one last week. I like talking about Concord and Battleborn and all these live service games. When they get shut down, you don't get your money back. So movements like Stop Killing Games are like, they make force companies to reap what they sow, basically. Like, if you want to release like a shitty game, you can, but you're going to have to like keep the game alive. You're gonna have to fucking reap what you sow when you release a game like this. Like Anthem. I didn't understand why Anthem was such a big target. Yeah, it wasn't very good. It came out at the same time as Battleborn. I think there was a equally as horrible evil. Like Rainbow Six Extraction already got shut down. That was $70. Concord was $70. You can't play it anymore, and if you bought it, you're just stuck with a game that doesn't work. For $70. The day before, $70. You're stuck with a game that doesn't work. Then having the Friday 13th game, yeah. Yeah, it's like getting rug pulled for wanting to be entertained. For daring to want the purchase entertainment that you've been advertised to 100 times over. And like, you live service games. I enjoy a couple live service games. Or games with live service elements. Just don't fucking make it as a cash grab. Babylon's Fall lasted a month. Granted, I don't think anyone bought it, but still $70. And like, these are big studios that are advertising these games like a motherfucker. They get you to buy them, and you buy them, and they shut it down. You just lost a bunch of money because you got scammed by your favorite company. And it sucks. And it's a lot of like fighting to own. Like, if you buy a game, you should own. Like, I absolutely. Even though I think there's nothing wrong with having a digital library of games. If you buy it, you should own it. Like. It's gonna be a sad day when Gabe Newell has to step down as the CEO of Steam. Steam goes to shit. It's gonna be a sad fucking day. Because the only thing keeping Steam like being one of the best gaming platforms is Gabe Newell. Did you know there's a policy in Steam where if you buy a game that goes on sale right after you buy it, Steam will give you the money back? That's just a thing that they do. If you buy a game and it goes on sale the next day, they pay you the money. Gabe is keeping Steam from being good, right? If yeah. Gabe Newell is like the beacon of hope, but also he's old as fuck now. Like, he's old as fuck. So just whenever he steps down, like, Steam is the only Steam could very easily be the gleaming example of how not to run a game company, but it literally just Gabe being there has single-handedly made it one of the best platforms. And the second Gabe leaves, it all goes downhill. Because Microsoft did the bad ending of what Steam could be. Did you hear Game Pass got doubled in price? Don't worry, they now include EA Play as part of your subscription. Their weapons are very steep. Complain that Steam is an unfair advantage. I mean, because you can't beat it. Because Gabe is just a good guy. Saddest and best, but you showed no remorse. Yeah, it's Phil. You think he was paying attention? He skips all the dialogue to eat his dinner. To eat his 7 Dominoes he ordered for that stream. Just that Steam's a really good platform, user friendly. Yeah, but it's only that because of Gabe. Like, the Epic Games Store on PC is awful. Fucking EA Store on PC, awful. Microsoft Store on PC, terrible. I remember when Xbox Game Pass was like $4.99. I remember when you didn't need a Game Pass. I remember when you didn't need gold. I remember paying for gold and Game Pass. I remember dumping my Xbox and leaving it permanently off. Because now, not only are Xboxes $100 more expensive than their competitors, Game Pass is double. Game Pass is $360 a year. Do you know what the worst part about the Red Room Wheel of Death is? Not only was it programmed into the 360, it was programmed into the Xbox One and Xbox One X. All had Red Ring of Death modes. Or like the, all could do it. And light up red. They assumed it would happen for all of those. I remember when the Xbox One launched, and not only did it require an internet connection to turn on, it required the Kinect to be on to turn on. 360. Yeah, $1 a day to play Truck Simulator. It is a reminder. Everyone bitches about Nintendo Switch Online. That shit's $20 a year. PlayStation's like 100. It's not. I don't know how much the Sony is. I don't know how much PlayStation, because PlayStation still has the separation between their online service and like their between just having their online service and getting like the free games per month. Which I'm sorry, but the Sony Plus games per month were so much better than the Game Pass ones. The last 3 Xbox Game Pass or the Xbox Gold like free games, the last ones when the service was shut down, was Big Rig Ice Trucks, Blue Fire, and like Costume Quest 2. Were the same month Sony had Final Fantasy VII Remake for free. And also, if you buy a PS5, you get all of the PlayStation hit games. Like, I don't want to defend Sony all that much, but like, they're a good fucking deal. In terms of like, if you want either an Xbox or a PlayStation, don't even question it. Don't even question it, dog. This fucking controller sells the whole console. You get a pack-in title that's better than Switch 1, 2, 3 or whatever the fuck it's called on Switch 2. Game Pass was Hollow Knight, which I beat on my Switch. To be fair, I've used Game Pass quite a bit in the past. But just for games that, like, you're not getting new shit on Game Pass all that often. And when you do, like, so Hi-Fi Rush, a game by Bethesda, which was owned by Microsoft at the time, still is. I mean, Microsoft still owns Bethesda, but, you know, it was made by Bethesda, and published by Bethesda, made by whatever studio. Day one came out on Game Pass, like how they advertised all the new games by their studios would do. When they realized the game was doing good, they took it off Game Pass and sold it for full price. So you'd have to pay for it, because the game was doing, it was their only exclusive that was doing good. They removed it from Game Pass so you had to buy it. Because it was their only game that was doing good. Because it was that and Redfall, I think. And we all know how Redfall went. Speaking of live service games you can't play anymore. Let's go. Speaking of things you can't play anymore, Redfall. So buying just Silksong is cheaper than 1 month of Game Pass. I mean, real. It's you can't make this shit up. Literally in response to that Game Pass announcement, the entire replies section was just the One Piece gif of the Age of Pirates has begun. The entire thing was that One Piece gif. In the Age of Pirates has begun. Yeah, it's bad. It's rough. I still use my PlayStation all the time, though. I don't use my Switch too a lot because it's just, I kind of beat all my Switch games and don't really want to play them a second time. So unless I'm like hopping on and off Animal Crossing for a little bit, or if like I don't really have company, so not really playing Mario Kart all that much. Need a debit or credit card attached to my account to use it. Yeah. What do I do with this free Xbox Game Pass on my laptop? You go die. Is what you do. You get fucked and die. You eat shit and die is what you do. Because they don't want you. Actually, how much? Yeah, that's what I want to see. How much is PlayStation Plus? That's what it's called. Is I just pay for standard ass PlayStation Plus, which gets you the monthly games, the online stuff, and also you get exclusive content for your games. And then that's another thing too. Or not exclusive, you get like little tiny DLC packs that are PlayStation themed a lot of the time for your games. That you can be PlayStation Man in Fortnite and all of the various PlayStation men. I don't know if that's appealing. You get free Warframe money. So PlayStation Plus Premium, the one that gets you all of the games from PlayStation 1 to 5, like, and also you get all the cloud demos and all that. That is $159, $159.99 per month or per year. $160 per year for better games than the Xbox. That's $200 more than that. The one I pay for is $80 a year. But also PlayStation Plus games you can keep forever. Much like how you used to be able to keep gold games forever, which is why they stopped doing it, because you didn't have to pay for the game after you redeemed it for free. That's why they stopped doing that. Scummy? Quite possibly. It is wild. Anyway, speaking of wild, who wants to play Monster Hunter with me? I have the Arc, don't worry, I'm good for it. I have the Arc-tempered Raydao armor. Unless you want to play 3DS Monster Hunter, in which case I have the G-rank Tetsukabra armor. I didn't get too far in Generations, though. Don't ask about Generations. Classic I will never buy Generations Ultimate. They have shitty Generations. Don't buy Monster Hunter Rise, buy Gen. It's so much better. Because you can buy Super Gen on Switch. This place just Superchargers Online, which the next game didn't have. It's only the racing part, isn't it? Because they really thought they could make a spin-off game. I mean, they did, but they really did think they could make a spin-off game. There was also almost a Mega Block spin-off game. But Mega Bloks games got shut down after Microsoft got super stingy with Halo back in the day and never stopped being super stingy about Halo. Because I guarantee you 343 Halo would have been way better if Microsoft didn't cancel. I believe they said just within the span between 5 and Infinite, 19 projects got turned down. And then we got stuck with Halo Infinite. Which apparently Microsoft was just doing that to them the whole time, just turning down everything. No. We've made your company specifically only to produce Halo, but you may not produce Halo. You may not. You are not allowed to produce Halo. Relax into a chef. They turned him into a pickle. Sorry. Pikmin. Pikmin 1 and 2 and Pikmin 3. Pikmin to play control for the Wii. Pikmin number 4. Pikmin 1 2. Pikmin 1, 2, and Pikmin 3. Pikmin to play control for the Wii. Pikmin number 4 and 5. Pikmin 6. Pikmin 5. Pikmin 7. No, wait. Pikmin 4 and 5 and Pikmin to play control for the Wii. Pikmin 4 and 5. Pikmin 6. Pikmin 7. Pikmin 18 billion 11. Pikmin 3 double X and hey Pikmin. Pikmin Detention and Pikmin Sin. Pikmin on your iPad is called Pikmin Bloom. New crossover, Pikmin and Doom. Lost browser game. Pikmin Space Force. Pikmin Fortnite. Pikmin Lonely Clay and Pikmin Sand. Pikmin Adventure Nintendo Land. Pikmin coming to Super Smash Bros. Brawl. New sport I made where you throw a Pikmin ball. Pikmin on the GameCube where you can play it. Love it or hate it. Hate it, you will find it. Pikmin on the GameCube where you can play it. Love or hate it, you will find it on there. Pikmin on the GameCube. Pikmin on the fucking GameCube. Pikmin Fortnite. I appreciate new sport I made where you throw Pikmin ball. It's so stupid. Yo, I have that. I should put that on my playlist for listening to in the car. The Rin Penrose cover of the Pikmin song. That should be on my car playlist. New sport I made where you throw a Pikmin ball. Pikmin jump scare. Pikmin. Ah, I wish I had that sound effect too. I love Pikmin. Pikmin goes so hard. The only thing with Pikmin is you do have to get over the mental hurdle of letting all the Pikmin die. I recommend loading up a game, getting 100, and then just letting them all get eaten to be disillusioned by the fact that they will definitely die. Don't name them. What if you're driving somewhere and then that plays? I have a lot of... Some of the songs in my playlist are just goofy like that. Like, I have multiple Fuwamoko live show songs. And I don't know if you ever heard Fuwamoko. Or I have Chikutaku by Amelia Watson in there. A Gigi Marine cover. You know, the classics. The Otto live show where she sings Aishite but passes out on the stage. All the hits. Pikmin Lomi Clay and Pikmin Sand. I have brain implosion energy. My main playlist today. Listen to it anymore. Oh. Pikmin on the GameCube, Pikmin on the GameCube, Pikmin on the GameCube, Pikmin on the fucking GameCube. I wish games on the GameCube were a little more fun. They all have some weird, like, monkey's paw to them, and it's kind of funny that every GameCube game has to have a weird fucking monkey's paw that the game has to secretly kind of suck. because it's strictly because of the GameCube, and when it's put on any other platform, it's perfect. You want to guess what video game character I'm drawing? John Pikmin. Louis. God, one of the responses to that new Pikmin short was that the new Pikmin short carries on the thing from Pikmin Bloom, where Pikmin's invisible to humans, where Pikmin are just invisible to humans. And one of the responses was, if all the Pikmin people are invisible to humans, that means that creepy fuck Louis could be anywhere. Because if you don't know, Louis is a weird reclusive cannibal. Who is one of the protagonists of Pikmin 2. He's the long blue one. He's a weird creepy fuck. Just because Pikmin and the characters of the game are invisible to humans naturally. This creepy fuck could be anywhere. He could be anywhere. And Pikmin are 1 inch tall on average. So the pilots are all like 3 inches tall or something. Or like kind of that breakdown. So there's just a 3-inch little cannibal that runs around. You can't see. He could be you. He could be me. He could be any of us. Yeah, but imagine you're in your house and you hear like a pan fall and you walk down and you see nothing. But you know that there could be a small cannibal in your house. There could be a small reclusive cannibal leading an army of plant people. To steal all your shit and turn it into money. To steal all your shit and sell it. So there's make a horror movie about it. There is a one of the early Pikmin shorts was Olmar blending up plants that looked like Pikmin and drinking it in front of the Pikmin. I'm trying the vampire. Oh, Astarion. I think. I don't know, he was talking to town back in the day. He was talking to town back in the day. I never played Baldur's Gate. New spot I made where you throw a Pikmin ball. Pikmin on the GameCube where you can play it. Love it or hate it, we will find you. Pikmin on the GameCube where you can play it. Nothing to hate it. And you Pikmin. I love that Shoma has canonically never sinned. I like the canon fact that Hornet has been with a bunch of bugs. And is probably not even that old. It's just the fact that she's with a bunch of bugs. And bugs die kind of quick. That's my headcanon, though. I have no idea if she's immortal or not. She's also a bug? Yeah, but like Mayflowers, or Mayflower flies or whatever, don't live like for 3 seconds. Hornets live a long time, though. Hornets can live like at least a couple months. Or at least they feel, or else it feels like those bastards are like Jason. She's a spider. Why does she only have 4 legs? It could be a spider. Or she's 2 legs and 2 arms. 4 legs. She's half spider, half god. Oh, that's why she only has 4, because that's half a spider. That's half a spider. Give her the rest of the legs. Give her all the legs. Half of the spider. Make the game impossible to play for a large number of people by making it like an arachnophobic game. Okay, I guess Soul is still taller because we still have room on the legs. Alright, we're good. I don't even know why I was worried about it. The neck thickness is killing me. The only spider-like enemies are in 4 whole places. The spiders. They see all. Muhahaha. Wehehe. Why didn't I do this earlier? Why is the neck not straight? Why is it curved down with the head? It's like the #1 thing that I hate having to deal with when I go to rig. Why am I just a little dumb? Just to make it a little easier on myself, we'll just do this. Make it even a little longer than that. Look at that, perfect. So now when the head tilts up, hopefully I can fix it a little more. Because the problem with the head, So song arachnophobia mode where it just makes Hornet invisible. Personally, I like the pseudo-regalia pants option. Or when you turn it on, nothing happens because pants was never an option. Or I think it was Super Lesbian Animal RPG has a turn off wokeness button that just closes the game. That one's great too. I just never had experience with that one as much as I did the pants one on Pseudo Regalia. Because we played that on stream. And we'll probably play it again when we're done with either Ori 2 or Night in the Woods. I don't know. We're introducing new things as we finish them. It's a gun option in the main character settings. I like stuff that's like, you'll never run into it normally. This is the last conversation we'll have for the night. Let's keep it brief, because it's 1 in the morning. Shit like, word's not necessarily an option, but, Dark Souls 2 does this, where if you're paying attention to the lore during the course of the game, then you'll know that the Fume Knight hates Volstad, but Volstad has one of the best armor stats in the game, so you really want to wear Volstad's armor if you're playing a nice medium knight. If you go to fight the Fume Knight in Volstad's armor, he instantly turns on his second phase while still at full health. He canonically thinks you are Volstad and will try to fucking murder you and won't play around. So speedrun? No, because his health stays the same. He just gets much stronger right off the bat if you try to be Volstad, if you try to pretend you're Volstad. Which actually, this same thing, so a similar thing happens in Terraria Calamity of all things. You remember that divine, like, god mod? Or, like, the divine god, like, endgame stuff for Calamity? If you use basic... which one? The one with the nameless deity, where is that biblically accurate angel with the blacked out face? If you fight him legitimately, but you use not the Rod of Discord, which teleports you with a 4-second cooldown, but the Rod of Harmony, which is the upgrade of the Rod of Discord, where it teleports you and it doesn't have a cooldown. If you try to use the Rod of Harmony, he becomes invulnerable and it triggers a cutscene where he accuses you of cheating, and then does the classic age-old, pulls out PNG of gun and then just starts trying to shoot you. You add a new attack pattern by using the Rod of Harmony. You give him more. I wonder if we can... This is what I'm gonna try to do. I will not let these things go to waste. He's a Discord user, what are you saying? And he's forcing you to be a Discord user. And with that, thank you all for coming. It was lovely to see you. We didn't get very much progress done, but we got something very meaningful done. Changing the whole head shape is going to be a problem for me. We studied the yaoi. And had a nice drawing and chatting. You're gonna eat my sketchbook. Do it, be so hype. Anyway, thank you all for coming. It was lovely to see you. But unfortunately, without further ado, I bid thee adieu. Like and subscribe, you fucks. You little bastards. Frankly, how dare you?